In every journey, there comes a point where you find yourself standing alone, facing a path that stretches out endlessly. There's no one beside you, no one behind you, and no cheering crowd in sight. It's just you, your vision, and the road ahead. This moment, often called the lonely chapter, is where your strength, resolve, and true potential are put to the test. When the noise fades and you stand in solitude, you're left with a choice: press on with unwavering determination or give in to the temptation of comfort and validation. It's in these quiet, often challenging moments where you discover who you truly are. You come to realize that there's no one to offer a helping hand, no one to validate your dreams, and no one to motivate you except yourself. This is the moment where you must dig deep, draw from an inner well of resilience, and move forward. It's a phase in life that many people fear, yet those who choose to embrace it come out transformed and stronger than ever before. Embracing solitude and testing your resolve. For most people, the idea of facing challenges without a support system seems overwhelming. We live in a world that values collaboration and togetherness, where support networks are emphasized. However, there's a unique strength that only comes from going through the fire alone. Without the comfort of external validation, you're forced to validate yourself. You learn to stand by your decisions and move forward on your terms. This solitary chapter isn't about the absence of support, it's about finding strength within yourself. When family, friends, and colleagues aren't there to cheer you on, you become your own biggest supporter. You find a fierce independence that many people never tap into because they rely so heavily on the voices of others. The lonely chapter is where you learn to rely on the most important person in your journey, yourself. Building inner resilience and unbreakable character. In this phase, each challenge becomes a building block. Every moment of doubt, every instance of fear, every setback becomes an opportunity to cultivate resilience. You're crafting a version of yourself that is unshakable. When you push through the hard times without anyone else to lean on, you're fortifying your character in a way that no amount of external praise or validation ever could. Imagine each lonely night, each struggle you face alone, as laying a brick in the foundation of your unbreakable spirit. Every step forward, even when burdened by doubt and fear, strengthens your resolve. These moments shape you into someone who can face anything because you've developed a deep-rooted belief in your own capabilities. It's during these solitary trials that you begin to understand your strength, your willpower, and your ability to overcome whatever life throws your way. The magic of the lonely chapter. While society often views solitude as something to be avoided, the lonely chapter offers a unique kind of magic. It strips away all the noise and distractions of the world, leaving you with your thoughts, dreams, and raw determination. It's where you realize that external validation is fleeting, but the approval of your inner self is invaluable. As you delve into your lonely chapter, you start to build a bond with yourself that is unlike any other. You begin to appreciate the quiet moments and embrace the solitude as a sacred time of growth. The lonely chapter isn't just a time of struggle, it's a transformative experience. It's a chance to strip away the layers of who you thought you were and uncover your true self. In the silence of solitude, you find clarity. You learn what truly matters to you, what you're willing to fight for, and what you can let go of. This chapter is a rare opportunity to refine your goals and strengthen your vision for the future. Overcoming doubts and fears. There will be nights when you question everything. When doubt creeps in and whispers that you're not cut out for this path, remember that doubt is a natural part of growth. Every great person who has ever accomplished something significant has faced their share of doubt. They, too, have had moments when the weight of their dreams felt too heavy to carry alone. But they pressed on, choosing faith over fear, resilience over resignation. When you feel the pull of doubt, know that each step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming the person you're meant to be. The weight you carry now is shaping you. It's building the strength you'll need to reach your goals. Every time you face your fears head-on, Every time you push past your limits, you're creating a version of yourself that is unstoppable. This is the power of the lonely chapter. Building a foundation for lifelong success. The lonely chapter isn't just a phase, it's the bedrock upon which future success is built. It's where you cultivate a foundation that is rock solid, unshakable. As you face challenges alone, you develop a resilience that will carry you through all of life's ups and downs. You're creating a foundation that will support you, not just through this journey, but through every journey you embark on in the future. In this chapter, you're not merely getting by, you're thriving. You're finding joy in the struggle, purpose in the solitude, and strength in the silence. When you come out on the other side, you'll realize that it wasn't the applause or validation that got you there. It was the quiet, lonely moments. It was the determination to keep going, even when no one was watching, that led you to your dreams. Redefining success on your own terms. One of the most liberating aspects of the lonely chapter is the freedom to define success on your own terms. Free from the expectations and opinions of others, you have the opportunity to pursue what truly matters to you. In this chapter, you're carving out your path and setting your own goals. It's a time to focus on what brings you joy, fulfillment, and purpose, not what others think should bring you happiness. This newfound clarity allows you to make decisions that align with your values and passions. When you're no longer influenced by external pressures, you start to see your journey for what it is, a unique, personal quest to become the best version of yourself. In the lonely chapter, you're empowered to follow your true path and to succeed in a way that feels authentic and fulfilling. Embracing the journey and celebrating your growth. Remember, the lonely chapter is part of the journey. The setbacks, the moments of doubt, the nights of questioning, they're all necessary steps on the path to success. Each challenge you overcome adds to your story, making you stronger and more resilient. These moments of solitude are not setbacks, they're stepping stones toward your growth. As you progress, you'll begin to see the lonely chapter as a source of pride. You'll look back and realize that these were the times when you grew the most, learned the most, and discovered who you truly are. Embrace this chapter with an open heart, and let it shape you into the person you're destined to become. Emerging as a stronger, wiser individual. When you finally emerge from this chapter, you'll find that you're not just closer to your goals, you're a transformed person. You'll have a deeper appreciation for the journey, a clearer understanding of yourself, and a newfound strength that will carry you through life. The lonely chapter is a testament to your resilience, your commitment to your dreams, and your ability to persevere even in the toughest of times. A call to embrace the lonely chapter. To everyone currently in their lonely chapter, remember, you're not truly alone. You're in the company of every great leader, every innovator, every dreamer who has walked this path before. They, too, faced the silence, the solitude, the doubts. And they emerged stronger because of it. If they could overcome their lonely chapters, so can you. Embrace this time of growth, and let it transform you. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, and remember that the lonely chapter is not a place of defeat, but a powerful stepping stone toward greatness. When you look back, you'll realize that this chapter was the beginning of your most extraordinary achievements, the foundation of your unbreakable strength, and the revelation of your true potential. Together in solitude. As we reach the end of this journey together, remember this: the lonely chapter is not just a season of isolation, it's a season of transformation. It's the part of your story where you lay the foundation for unbreakable strength, where you find courage in the quiet, and where you learn to rely on your inner resilience. This isn't the time to doubt yourself, it's the time to dig deeper, to trust the process, and to keep moving forward, even if the path feels uncertain. When you find yourself standing alone, know that you're standing in the same place that every great leader, innovator, and dreamer has once stood. They, too, faced nights of silence, times of solitude, and moments of doubt. Yet they chose to keep going. They understood that the lonely chapter isn't a place of defeat, but a powerful stepping stone toward greatness. Every time you push through, you're creating a version of yourself that is stronger, more determined, and more unstoppable than before. Embrace this chapter. Allow it to reveal the depth of your courage and the strength of your spirit. Remember, the most extraordinary achievements often begin in the quiet of solitude. It's where you gain clarity, where you define your path, and where you discover your true purpose. When you look back on this time, you'll see it as the foundation of your greatest successes and your most profound growth. If this video resonated with you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content. Let's build a community of resilience, courage, and unwavering faith in our own potential. Drop 100 points in the comments if you're embracing your lonely chapter with strength and determination, or if you're ready to face it head on. Together, we'll keep pushing forward, knowing that the journey may be lonely, but the rewards are beyond measure. Thank you for watching, and remember, your greatest chapter is still being written. Stay strong, keep the faith, and let's make each step count.